How are you guys doing this morning? I'm Linda Green, and I'm going to share a little bit about black pepper today. Black pepper is a hot oil, so if you're going to put it on topically, I always recommend using a coconut oil. I like this one from doTERRA, works really well. I would suggest never getting it on your face, and make sure you don't touch your eyes and those kind of things because it can be hot. So black pepper, this comes from Madagascar, and it's really good for stomach issues. You can use a little drop with coconut oil is my recommendation, and then just kind of rub it on your stomach, and it kind of just helps settle things. And it can help either way, whether you're constipated or you're having diarrhea. It can be helpful and just kind of soothe that whole system. Another thing that this is really good for is circulation, which many oils are. This one is great for joint stiffness. You've got something going on with your arm, your elbow, your knee, or whatever. This can really help kind of calm that and soothe that. Another thing it's good for is if you are kind of congested and not, just kind of struggling, you can use this in a diffuser, or you can put a drop in your hands and then just cup your nose and your mouth and just breathe it in. There again, you want to make sure you're keeping those oils, even the fumes of the oils, out of your eyes. So just be aware of those kind of things. Also, this is good if you kind of are feeling kind of under the weather and you just kind of lost your appetite. You can use this. I would use it on my stomach, or just even on the bottom of your feet is good for that. Another thing that is really cool about this is that it's good for cold hands and feet. I would just put it on my hands or my feet, whichever you're struggling with. There again, be cautious of that not getting into your eyes. So this can just kind of help warm things up. Because of that circulation benefit, it kind of helps move things along. Then you're going to be able to get that warmth again in your hands and or your feet. So one of the things that I love about essential oils is their properties for emotional benefits. This really helps if you kind of got a lack of courage, or just not feeling too brave at the moment or whatever. Also, it's really good for integrity. Maybe it helps you be a little bit more honest and a little bit more aware of what you're saying or how you're acting, just to kind of help you be more authentic, I guess is really the word. Another thing, of course, I mentioned this on one of the other videos, if you're going to use this like in food, because this is a doTERRA essential oil, and this one you can use internally. If you're going to put it like maybe in some meatloaf, or maybe in a soup or stew, it says you can use a full drop, but you might want to just dip the toothpick in the center and make sure you kind of shake it around so it gets on the toothpick, and then just mix it into your foods. And it can really be a great flavor enhancer. And these are powerful. One of the things I like to remind people is that 1 drop of peppermint essential oil is equal to 24 cups of peppermint tea. So that really helps you to have a better understanding of just how strong and powerful these are. So just be cautious so you don't overdo it and ruin your food. Now for soups and stews, you can cook a little bit, add a little bit, and then add more if you want to. But if you're doing this in a meatloaf, you can't do that. Or if you're making hamburgers, you can't test it or taste it ahead of time. So this is Linda Green with the Oil Gift, and I would love it if you would like and subscribe and even share. I know a lot of people enjoy learning about essential oils, and they are pretty powerful. I do want to mention one last thing, if I can even find it on here. So this oil can be used internally, and how you know that is that it has a supplement facts box on it. If it has that, then you know it can be used internally. Well, this is Linda Green. Hope you've enjoyed this little video. Like I mentioned, like and subscribe. It really helps to just get the word out. Thanks. Bye.